Hi, it's Jenny from A Stamping Journey with you. Today I want to show you how to create this best dress slider card. It's a really fun card to make and I'll show you along how to make it. The exact measurements will be on my blog, but you'll need 2 half card bases. I've used the lovely lipstick here, a piece of Best Dress Designer Series paper, which is just slightly smaller than your card base. You'll also want a piece of Whisper White that will be underneath, and a piece I've used Petal Pink for your tag pull. So let's get started making the card. I've partly started and I'll be using the Dress to Impress stamp set. So with the card, you want to place that on your trimmer at 2 centimeters or 3/4 of an inch. You're going to cut from 2 centimeters down on your card down to 12.8 centimeters or 3/4 of an inch down to 4 3/4 of an inch. You'll run your trimmer blade up and down. It's quite thick when you've got paper and card together, so it'll take a couple of goes up and down. You may want to turn the card over, but I've also repeat that on your other side and then join your 2 slits. You'll then score your card. You're going to score it at 4 centimeters and 7.8 centimeters, or at 1 5/8 and 3 1/4 inch. Then you'll get this slider thing happening. It slides up and down really easily. Now we'll continue with the card. You want to place your assembler card. You've got your lovely lipstick card mat, your Whisper White card mat that will be adhered onto that. You've got your card piece that we've already cut the slit, and you'll put your tag pull behind this front piece. What you'll do is place your adhesive just at along this bottom tab, and it'll be adhered to the bottom edge of that tag pull when you come to assemble your card. So then your tag will easily slip up and down. On your tag pull, I've used the corner trio punch, punching the corners, doing the corner rounder first, and then using the decorative punch on that and lining up the corners as well. I don't know about you, but I find it really hard to punch this, so I find it easier to stand up. Punch those. It's just a decorative finish. When you come to do it, you want to put the center hole in it as well. You can mark that with a pencil to center it, so you'll be able to line it up properly. We're going to place your adhesive. I use the Tombow multi-purpose adhesive. You'll run your glue down the sides, along the bottom, and up the side. You don't want to put any adhesive across that top, or you won't be able to pull your tag up. Place that onto your card base. And that's another reason why I like to have the Tombow glue. You can just slip it and slide it, so you line it up carefully. Other adhesives, I find once you stick it, they're done. So you should be able to move that tag pull and slide it up freely. Okay, so now what we want to do is stamp your sentiment. So I've used the sentiment from the Dress to Impress stamp set. Probably got that wrong now. Just stamp that on your white piece when you pull back the slider. And you have that free. I've just used the memento. Now, what you can do is you create your sentiment piece. I've used the Stitch So Sweetly dies, and I've embossed the petal pink card with the country floral embossing folder. Place your dimensionals on the back of that, and we're going to add that to the front of your slider section there. Just place that on there. And just check the back. Have a look. You may not want to put those dimensionals up too high, so we're just going to pull those top ones off and put them back down lower, so you're not going to see those behind there. Just check that's better. Now I've put dimensionals on the back of these shoes already. I stamped the shoes on shimmery white card and coloured them with the ink pad and aqua painter, and then die cut them with the dies. I think nearly every project I make, I have to have bling. Bling is good, isn't it? So we're just going to add a rhinestone to finish off that. Just stick that on your front. I've got some of the petal pink organdy ribbon. Just fold that in half and give that a squeeze to just make that small enough to thread through your hole. Pull that through, and then you're just going to pull those ends through that loop you make. Give it a tug to tighten it. If you find that the ribbon ends are too long, just give them a snip, trim them down. There you have it, your best dressed slider card. And it can just, once you have it fitting right, it'll just slide up and down. Makes a really cute, fun card.